Normally your setup instructions and your parts manual are right in this weatherproof tube here. So it's a good idea to take it out and open it up and read it. You'll find setup instructions in this book, in the operator's manual, and there's also a parts manual here with it. So have a look at them before you start. It gives you a few tips on an easier way to do it. Okay, when your flex arm arrives, it'll come in the transport position, which means the hitch is folded up out of the way. So the first thing you want to do is get your jack underneath it, lift it up so it's sitting basically level, and the first thing you do is you remove this transport bracket right here. Now Marlon's going to take out the pin, the transport pin, and then we'll take the bracket. Go ahead. Then the idea is take that transport bracket right off and put it away, and you probably never use it again unless you're going to be trucking the unit. Okay, after you have the transport bracket removed, just take and swing the hitch right around. It should come right around to field position. And the bar that we have will swing around and will be installed right here. Okay, this brush guard is actually bolted in transport position, so you always want to remember to take it off here, move the bolt over and hook it up to its correct position so it's running parallel to your frame. We'll take that up enough to get this jack off, and we'll put it up here. There we go. Okay, so now we can use this to level our machine. The idea is this front part of the frame should be level with the ground, and you set that height by adjusting this hitch up or down. Okay. Yeah. Next step will be to take the hitch, the open clevis that will come with your mower. We'll take that off so we can connect it to our hitch on our mower. There'll be a bolt to take out and then also a hollow pin. Okay, the next step we usually do is if you pin the wheels on the unit, so when you're trying to, if you are hooked to a tractor, if you're trying to back up to get this to line up, it works a lot better if we have our wheels pinned so they can't swivel. This is a transport bolt and we're going to put it to pin the wheel, so when we back up, if you hook your tractor and backing up, so this peel can't swivel. So we're putting the pin in to pin the wheel so it doesn't swivel when we try and back the machine up. And quite often you can get away with just doing the one wheel, but if you have a problem you can do both. So that's good, you don't have to tighten that up. And then the next one, we've removed the hitch from the mower and take and hang that hitch up and save it. Now we're going to join the two together. Now if you're hooked to a tractor, it's easier to back straight up. Okay. Oh, here, I'm pushing this wheel too, right? There you go. Whichever side closest, eh? Good. Oh, roll. Yeah, too far? Good. Oh, okay. Well, actually back. There it goes. Yep. I guess the key's gone for the right. It wants to spin on me a little bit, but there. Now that's it. Now we'll bolt the lock. Hold the pin in solid. Does that matter what side we go? Go through the top if you want. Oh, okay. Go through both of them and hook it up. Okay, I guess the next thing would be to drop that jack, take the pressure off the it so we can hook the arm together. Now when you get your machine, it should come with that support arm sideways with a bracket on each end. So Marlon will take that off and put it in the connecting position. Now next thing, hooking up the strut arm. Usually you need to move the mower or the strut, the flex arm a little bit, so I'll pretend I'm the tractor again and I can push or change it whichever direction you need. Got pretty lucky there. Usually you just have to move a little bit forward or back to get it to go. Okay. One other thing when we were here, normally after you take this carrier off of your unit, you should take that bracket off so it's not in your way when you're working. And the hitch from the arm, hang it up in the shop wall. Now the next thing would be install the PTO shafts. The PTO shaft that comes with your flex arm is the one that hooks from the flex arm to the mower. Okay, so we're going to take this arm or PTO off of here as well as the shipping bracket so they're out of the way. force.
I don't usually like it.
Okay, the next thing will be to hook up our hydraulics. Turn nippers. All these lines that come from the mowers are color coordinated to match your plug-ins here. There's an extra set of hoses that comes with the mower that you can hook for a double action cylinder kit. You can hook those hoses up on the mower. And the yellow ones, top two, are coordinated to use with the main lift on the mower. Sometimes the hoses do get pressurized from temperature conditions, expansion and contraction. If it's overpressured, you just have to bleed a little bit of oil off from the line. Okay. You got her. Now the other light blue to light blue. And one to red for single acting.
I have to do it on that one.
On which one? On this side?
Yeah.
There you go. Okay, so hydraulics are plugged in. We need to relocate those hoses. That looks a lot better. Then they're right in line with there, and it's over that way. And the mower swings over here. Just going to be perfect.
Yeah.
Got her. Pin is. There we go. Oh, there we go. If you turn it to the right angle, it slides in easy. And don't force it, right?
No.
And then, of course, normally that would hook to your tractor. That's your CV joint for sharp turnings. It always has to go to the front, of course. You swing this around and plug your hoses into your tractor and you should be good to go. Anybody else has ever used this? We did. We got it on tape. This is plugged in power for the selector valve. We're not going to run it, but we'll just hook this up over there, keep it away from that DTO. And we have these tied in. Now,
white, yellow.
Normally, the dual, the white. Now these control valves run this way or this way?
In and out, in and out.
Okay, okay, good. Okay, so for your lever control right now, this is our main lift. Okay, and this one is the swing arm sideways, and this is left wing and right wing. Try it like that, and we just need to make sure we get juice to our solenoid control valve.
I checked this power there.
Okay, and if you click it there, I should be able to feel it here to make sure it's working.
You want me to bump it just a touch?
Yeah, that'd be good.